Hi, this is another question from October 2019. Figure 2 shows a sketch of the curve C with equation y is equals to x square minus 5x plus 13. The point M is the minimum point of C. You can see the point M here. The straight line L passes through the origin and intersects C at 2 points, that is M and N. Find out the coordinates of M. So to find out the coordinates of M, it is mentioned that M is the minimum point, and the equation is given x square minus 5x plus 13. So we use completing the square method here to find out the minimum point. Let's check what the variable is. Variable is x. Take your b value. B value is minus 5. You divide by 2. That is minus 2.5. Put them in bracket. Square. Always a negative sign. Whatever the number here, you square it. 2.5 square is 6.25 plus the constant. Constant is 13. Now this becomes x minus 2.5 the whole square minus 6.5 plus 13, that is plus 6.75. That is plus 6.75, yeah, plus 6.75. And we know that if the equation or if the expression is in the form of x plus p the whole square plus q, then your minimum point is minus p comma q. So here comparing this, p is minus 2.5, so minus p will be positive 2.5 comma q is 6.75. This will be your minimum point, and minimum point is represented by the letter m. So m is 2.5 comma 6.75. The b part of this is to find the coordinates of n. To find the coordinates of n, I can see that n is a point of intersection of the curve and the line. So here we have the equation of the curve, but we don't know the equation of this line. First of all, let's find out the equation of a line. Equation of a line is always in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. Now we need to find out the gradient first of all. To find out the gradient, 2 points we know from the line. This is origin, that is 0, 0. And m we found out m as 2.5, 6.75. I'll take 0, 0 as x1 and y1. I'll take 2.5 and 6.75 as x2, y2. Gradient, we know y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 6.75. 6.75 minus y1 is 0. Divide by x2 is 2.5 minus x1 is 0. This is basically 6.75 divided by 2.5, which will give you 2.7. So we got the gradient m as 2.7. Y is equals to mx plus c, and then we can clearly see that the line cuts the y-axis. C means it is the y-intercept. So it cuts the y-axis at the origin. So your c value will be 0, or the y-intercept will be 0. And we got the gradient as 2.7. Now y is equals to mx plus c. So 2.7x plus 0, or I can just simply write it as y is equals to 2.7x. Now here our question is to find out the coordinates of n. As I said, it is the point of intersection of the curve and the line. How do you find out the point of intersection? Make y the subject for both the equations, that is equation for the curve and equation for the line. You make y is the subject. Equation for the line, y is already the subject. And equation for the curve is given here. Y is equal to x square minus 5x plus 13. So this is also already y as the subject. You take the right hand sides and equate them. This is how you find out the point of intersection. You take the right hand side of both of them, x square minus 5x plus 13 is equals to 2.7x. 2.7x. Bring this 2.7 to the left hand side. This becomes x square minus 5x minus 2.7x plus 13 is equal to 0. Now, minus 5 minus 2.7. These are like terms. So x square minus 2.7x plus 13 is equal to 0. Actually, it's minus 5 and minus 2.7 is minus 7.7. Minus 7.7x plus 13. And we don't want the decimal point. So in order to remove this 7.7, the decimal, we multiply the whole equation by 10. So this becomes 10x square minus 7.7 into 10 is 77x plus 130 is equals to 0. Now we can use factorization. Two numbers multiply to give you 1300 and add to give you 77. So that is basically, if you do the working out, you will get it as minus 25 and minus 52. Minus 25 times minus 52. Minus 25 times minus 52 is 300. And you add them up, minus 25 and minus 52, you will get the answer as minus 77, which satisfies the condition. Now, what we can do is, if you want, you can use formula method here as well. If you want, you can use formula method to get the answer. I prefer factorization. So 10x square minus 77x plus 130 will become 10x square minus 25x minus 52x plus 130 is equal to 0. We have 5x common here. 5x into 2x minus 5. 52x and 130. 26 is common there. 26 into 2x minus into plus is minus. 26 into 5 is 130. Things inside the bracket, they both are same. So 2x minus 5 into 5x minus 26 is equal to 0. So when we equate them separately, 2x minus 5 is equal to 0 and 5x minus 26 is equal to 0, we'll get x is equals to 5 by 2 or 2.5. And here x is equals to 26 over 5, 26 over 5, or it is 5.2. So we already got the coordinate of m here as 2.5, comma 6.75. So this I cannot take because that is the x coordinate of m. We are finding out the x coordinate of n. So x coordinate of n should be 5.2. So x is 5.2. We need to find out what y is. To find out the value for y, I'll take the simple equation. Simple equation here is the linear equation. Y is equals to 2.7 into x. Instead of x, replace with 5.2. So 2.7 into 5.2. When you put that in calculator, 2.7 into 5.2, you will get it as 14.04. 14.04. This will be your coordinate for n. 5.2, comma 14.04. So we are done with the B part as well to find the coordinate of n. So this is 3 plus 5, 8 marks we got. Now we have the C part here. Figure 3 shows the curve C and the line L. The finite region shown shaded in figure 3 is bounded by the curve L and the y-axis. Now, y-axis, we know the equation of y-axis is x is equals to 0. And then the equation of the curve was given as y is equals to x square minus 5x plus 13. And then the equation of line, we got it as y is equals to 2.7, y is equals to 2.7x. Now this region, I can clearly see that it is towards the right-hand side of the y-axis. Right-hand side of the y-axis means it is greater. That means x is greater than 0. And I can see that it is a solid line. So x is greater than or equal to 0. Now, the region that we are considering here is below the curve. I can see it is below the curve. Below the curve means it is y is less than x square minus 5x plus 13. And I cannot put equal to sign here because it is a dotted line. If it's a dotted line, it's just less than. Similarly, y is equals to 2.7x, the line, the region that is considered here is above the line y is equal to 2.7x. If it is above the line 2.7x, it will become y is greater than 2.7x. And I cannot put the equal to, greater than or equal to sign because the line is a dotted line. If it was a solid line, I would have put greater than or equal to. So these are the three inequalities. For each inequality, these are the three inequalities. So I hope you have understood this. Thank you for watching.